Most scalpers lose because of a simple mistake, entering when the market has not yet decided. In this video, I show you exactly how to combine EMAs with charge and cash hunting to enter only when the smart money has indicated a direction. Part 1. Why EMA 100 is the main trend filter. On very short time frames like 1 minute, rapid swings make it difficult to discern the main direction of the market. That is why before doing any kind of structural analysis, we need to have a fixed benchmark that only shows the prevailing trend. EMA 100 fulfills this role because it ignores minor reactions and shows the average direction of the movement. When the price is above EMA 100, it is logical to assume that the buyer side is in control, and that entries in the opposite direction are usually of low quality. Conversely, when the price is below EMA 100, only short scenarios are considered. This simple rule eliminates a lot of random entries and allows you to focus only on the most likely moves. This basic filter is the backbone of the entire strategy. Part 2. The role of EMA 21 in determining entry points. EMA 21 acts as a quick reaction line. Right after the price has made a directional move, it usually makes a short pullback to EMA 21 to accumulate orders. This is the moment where lower risk entries are formed, not when the price is moving at high speed. The goal is to look for an entry only on the EMA 21 retest after confirming the SMC structure. In practice, this method reduces the stop and increases the risk-reward ratio. Part 3. The importance of liquidity sweep. On a 1-minute time frame, liquidity is usually concentrated near small highs and lows. Before any major move, the market tends to accumulate remaining orders above the tops or below the bottoms. When you see a sharp shadow or short breakout from these areas but the price immediately bounces back, this is an early sign of smart money activity. This stage alone is not enough to enter, but it is the beginning of a structure that is worth watching for its continuation. Part 4. CHO-CH, the first real sign of a change in strength. After a liquidity accumulation move, if the price suddenly breaks the previous low or small top, then the short-term strength has shifted. This is the CHO-CH. CHO-CH usually occurs before the BOS and acts as an initial change in price behavior. This part is very important. CHO only makes sense if there has been a liquidity hunt before it. Otherwise, it is just a regular swing. As soon as we see CHO, we enter the scenario into the waiting for confirmation phase. Part 5. BOS. Final confirmation of direction. When price breaks a major high or low after CHO, the new structure is confirmed. The BOS is the point at which the trader realizes that a short-term strength change has turned into a structural change. A direct entry on the BOS is not recommended. Usually, a retest or reversal is required after the BOS to fill the remaining orders and form a lower risk point. Thank you for liking the video. Let's go to the most important strategy from which you can learn a lot. Part 6. Retesting the EMA 21 and the S/R zone. After the CHO and then the BOS are formed, the market usually enters a short correction phase. This correction is because part of the remaining orders from the previous move need to be filled, and market makers need to bring the price back to the area where there is liquidity for a moment. This is the point that a professional scalper waits for. At this point, the EMA 21 plays the role of a quick reaction zone. The initial drop or rise causes the price to move away from the EMA 21, but then the market usually makes a natural pullback and approaches the EMA 21 again. This is when a logical entry is formed. Of course, only if these three conditions are met simultaneously. Long entry 1. The price is above the EMA 100. The prevailing trend is up 2. There has been a liquidity hunt below a recent low. 3. a bullish chute has formed. 4. A bullish BOS has confirmed the direction. 5. A price correction to a valid support level, SR, is made, and this correction hits exactly at EMA 21 or slightly below. At this point, a buy entry is made. The stop is usually placed behind the same shadow that the BOS has formed. That is, below the last small bottom long exit. Instead of a fixed target, the exit is better determined based on the upcoming liquidity. In a 1-minute time frame, successive small tops are usually the points that the market attacks. Therefore, the natural target is the next liquidity top. If a new BOS is formed along the way, part of the trade can be held and the rest closed at the first target short entry one. The price is below EMA 100. The prevailing trend is down. 2. Liquidity hunting is done above a small ceiling. 3. Bearish chach, indicating a shift in power. 4. Bearish BOS confirming the direction. 5. Price correction towards a resistance area, SR, overlapping with EMA 21. At this point, the short entry is valid. The stop is usually placed above the last shadow that created the BOS. Short exit. The goal is the same as liquidity logic. The price usually moves towards the order collecting lows after our entry. Therefore, the best target is the next liquidity low. If the bearish structure continues and several BOS are formed in a row, you can lock in part of the profit with step management and hold the other part until the next liquidity area. Section 7. Trade Management. After entry, the stop is usually placed behind the shadow that created the BOS. Rather than choosing a fixed number, it is better to target based on the liquidity zones ahead. In the 1-minute time frame, the market is usually moving between small ceilings. Therefore, a logical target is to reach the next liquidity level. If the structure continues and new BOS are formed, parts of the trade can be managed and held until the next zone. Section 8. Error. Reduction tips. Entering without liquidity hunting usually does not give good results. When the EMA 100 is flat, the market lacks a clear direction. This is not a good situation for scalping. If the chach and BOS are too close together and the correction distance is small, the entry does not offer a good risk-reward ratio. When the volume of higher time frames is low, such as during quiet market hours, the reactions are not reliable. Part 9. Complementary combination, an important confirmation indicator for the final filter. In scalping on the 1-minute time frame, quick and accurate confirmations are of great importance. One of the best complementary tools that can provide an extra layer of confidence alongside the EMA 100, EMA 21, chach and BOS is the RSI indicator set to 14, but not in the usual way of looking at overbought and oversold conditions. This simple use on the 1-minute time frame is not reliable. Instead, we use the structural behavior of the RSI to confirm strength or weakness. How to use the RSI as a complement. 1. Confirming the direction after a BOS. When a BOS occurs, the RSI should move in the direction of the same breakout. In an upward breakout, BOS high, the RSI should make a new high above its previous high. In a downward breakout, the RSI should make a new low below. This behavior indicates that the breakout of the structure is real and not just a fake out too. Identifying weakness in a correction. Pullback weakness. When correcting towards the EMA 21, the RSI usually pulls back a little but should not go beyond its previous pivot point. Example of use. If the trend is up and the price is correcting, the RSI should correct in a controlled and weak way. If the RSI correction is strong, for example, it breaks below 50, the probability of a poor entry increases. For a downtrend, the RSI should not break above the 50 level in the correction. This behavior indicates that the correction is only to accumulate liquidity, not to change direction. 4. Final confirmation when entering. The best case for entry is when the price corrects to the EMA 21, simultaneously reacts to the SR level, and the RSI shows a clear turn in the direction of the EMA.